Website nhaccuatui.com. Người đăng nhạc của Nhật.
Okay, so this is just a simple flower. It's really good for gifts. Rather than going to the store and buying someone flowers, you can make them. It kind of shows the extra effort. But actually, it's not completely simple. There is one difficult fold, but we'll get to that in a minute. So we're just going to start off making the square. Pretty basic move in origami. You just fold it over, and then you fold it over again right here, as you can see. Make sure to get that crease nice and good. You don't have to use saliva. You could use scissors. You know, that depends on how you feel about those things. Saliva works pretty well, though. So here's our basic square. It's really the basic move for a lot of origami. The frog, for example, is made with a square. So you just fold it over point to point. You want to be sure to get these first creases pretty good, because this is kind of the base of the whole thing. Now we just tuck this in, squish it down, make sure to get that point nice. And we fold it over like this. You want to kind of squish it down again, try to make it like right down the middle. You can see, crease that over. Now you just go to the next side, squish that down again, same thing. You're going to do the same thing 4 times. Pretty much everything you're doing on this is going to be done 4 times over. It's a 4-sided flower. Another crease here. By now you should be just cruising along. And one more. Right there, right there. Okay, now this is actually the most difficult fold because you're working without a crease. You gotta kind of tuck it in like this, and then kind of get it over halfway on the top like that. It'll make more sense in a second. Just gonna get that nice and good though, because this is actually gonna be part of your petal. And you pull in the other side. Like I said, you're kind of working without a safety net here, but you'll know when it's done right because they'll match up in the middle, as you can see right here. Just gonna fold it back down. Make it nice and good because, like I said, these are your petals. And you're going to do it again 4 times. Pull it in. Right there. So you got to kind of just fold it over and kind of almost kind of squish your fingers in. You almost want to kind of pull it in and don't make the hard crease yet until you've got it lined up. Just kind of like smoothly fold it over. As you can see, it's kind of rounded up there. And then once I've got it right here, that's when I'm going to squeeze it in. Crease it up. Just 2 more to go. Slide number 3. Squish it in. By now you should be getting a little better at it, but it's still, like I said, it's a hard crease. It's kind of makes this an intermediate flower, I believe, but it's definitely worth the effort. There you go. Squish that in. As you can see, if you kind of keep it loose in the beginning, you can kind of move it back and forth, and then when you got it lined up nice, that's when you bring in the hard crease. So you want to make sure your backs are flat, so you kind of bring it around, because if it's lopsided in the back, that's just kind of more of a, makes it easy. It's not necessary, but you'll kind of figure it out. If it's all lopsided back there, it's better to fold it over a couple times to get it nice and flat. And here comes our final fold. And at this point, we're almost through the hard part, and after this, it's easy street. You're almost there. Sometimes it's good to just keep flipping it over and flattening out a little bit. And now you just bring up, you got the diamond that you made, and you just bring up the sides, the bottom sides of it, and bring them together. There you go. Just going to do this on all 4 sides. Bring that around. Bring that around. Just two sides to go. This is actually the point a lot of times where I get excited and I might even have to slow down occasionally. Gonna make sure these last creases are good, of course, because we're dealing with the actual outside right now. These are the finishing touches. Then to make your petals, you take a pencil, and you're just gonna roll it over, roll it around, roll the paper around. You got four sides. You're gonna make four rolls. You can see, you just kind of wrap it around the pencil and just kind of squish it around. It makes a nice crease, and it kind of opens it up like a petal in a rounded shape. But you couldn't really get with a fold. You need to do a roll. There you go. Almost done. It's going to be a great gift, actually. And there you have it. One beautiful flower.